Hi guys, we're just stood outside the Parkside building, which is the home of Fashion and Textiles here at BCU.
Would you like to follow us and we'll show you a tour? We're in the constructed knit and weave room, and one of the facilities that we do have is this rug gun and the canvas, so you can create different patterns, textures, like one of these here. You can use different colours.
So now in the weave room, we're just going to show you the hand looms. These are some of the things that you can create from the looms. Obviously this one is very practiced and someone has put a lot of time and effort into that. Alongside yarns, you can also use other fabrics such as paper or straw in an example Hannah is just about to show you. But to start off with, this can all be very daunting as not many people have seen a hand loom before or experienced it. I know I hadn't, and I know that now I'm doing my pathway and weave, which is something I never thought that I would do. So this is Hannah just doing a plain weave over here, which is one of the first weaves you learn. However, you don't have to stick to this. It's quite free, you can do whatever you want, and if you want to learn a certain pattern, the technicians are always on hand to help. So we're just going to take you over to the jacquard looms now.
We do have these really cool dobby looms, so these are more for like your complex structures, your patterns, colours. It is partly computerised, so it is a bit easier, but it's really, really cool. I love these.
So these are our jacquards. They're all computer aided, so you can design your own drawings, and with the help of the technicians, you pop them onto the computer.
I love this.
Yeah, this is a nice one.
It was, I think this was inspired by water, and it was just the way that they use the crystals. It just gives that bit more texture.
The added embellishment.
So here we have the Dubier machines. They are fine gauge, and these are amazing. They get you ready for industry if knit is what you want to go into. So they're more for like clothing. They're more delicate than the domestics.
We're going to go to the print room now.
Let's go.
So this is our very busy print room. It's a very collaborative space. This is the room where we expose our screens for screen printing, where you can implement your own individual designs onto a screen.
You get to work with different scales, so you can use really small screens or you can use really large screens. You get taught this by technicians and by one another as well. So if you don't know anything about this, you do get the support, and
definitely
everyone's back to basics. So once you've exposed your screen, you can use all this space to do your designs. It kind of gets you ready for industry as well, because you're working with such large scale and space.
So these are some of our current biomaterial samples. It's a really great workshop for experimenting. You can literally create whatever you feel necessary in terms of trying to create more sustainable fibres and fabrics.
It's really cool what you can do with
we have coffee, we have agar, there's so many different options that you can choose from. Besides the classic screen printing and the yarns and the fibres, it's a really new way of thinking, which is really exciting as a textile student to just get involved in. Just at the back of the print room, we have the Matter Lab, which is where all the biomaterial samples can go. You can also get all your leaves from our growth garden and create samples like this one here.
So these guys are doing natural dyeing, which is another kind of more sustainable way we're kind of approaching things. So Olivia here is doing some, and it looks really, really cool. I like that one.
Yeah. It's just another alternative to the screen printing and the heat press.
It's all about that experimenting as well, which is cool. And then this is the heat press. It's really cool. We use this for sublimation. You can use like large scale as well. So we use the digital printers in there, and then this puts it onto fabric with a lot of heat. So here is the print room. So basically this is all your digital prints. So you've got your digital printer there, you've got your pigment print here, which does it straight onto fabric. All of these, we have got really good sponsorship from Epson. Yeah, brilliant. And we've also got the printer here that prints onto cotton. And Charlotte is using this natural printer, and it's really cool. So this is the dye room.
This is where all the colour is created, whether you're a weaver, a printer, biomaterials, embroiderer, anyone is welcome in here and anyone can experiment with anything that they'd like.
Yeah, like weavers, you can come in if there's like a specific colour that you want or just want to try it. Come from the weave into here and you can just
go crazy.
Yeah, it's a process, but it's very much trial and error, and sometimes when it works, it's amazing.
So we're now on our way to the embroidery workshop.
These are some of the past students' work and they're amazing, like the styles, the scale, and these are some competition winners, so we really look forward to that at the
Very
end of the third
inspirational
year.
as you walk across.
Yeah.
You can also see the growth garden out there as well.
Yeah, so with all the natural dye-in, we get our own plants and resources from the uni.
This is the embroidery workshop where everyone comes in here with a different skill set to start off with. You might have never touched a sewing machine before or hand embroidered. And we have different workshops like this one over here that's just taking place as a timbre beading workshop, which is really interesting to watch the process of this one.
I can imagine not many people would have that skill, so it really makes you different.
Yeah, and then you can get all these different ranges of samples just from the timbre beading alone. Alongside hand embroidery, we also have a lot of other machines. For example, we have the Boninas and both the Juki, which are industrial sewing machines. So this is one of the digital embroidery machines. We use the WorldCom software on the computer to put in whatever design you'd like, which then gets digitalised, and then as you can see, it stitches your design onto your chosen fabric. So I hope this has been helpful.
We hope to see you on our open days and you get to experience it for yourself, what it's like in uni life. Hope the information on this link below will be helpful. Hope to see you soon. Bye.